ladies, it's Shell with Creative Shell Bear, and today we are going to do Media Morsel 6 as inspired by Cahone. So what today is we're going to do some inchies, which is 1 inch by 1 inch. So each of these individual squares is what size we're going to be doing. So I have some scraps here, and I found this stamp set that has all kinds of little tiny stamps on it. So I'm going to get my acrylic block, and we're going to start stamping. Of course, I used the stamps. If you don't have little tiny stamps, then by all means just doodle, or, do some paint, do whatever, whatever you want. Just make them your own. So I am going to use a straight edge and an X-Acto knife to get my inches. The cutter that I have just isn't that great. So, and I'm just going to cut these down into inchies. All cut down, and I just threw my scraps aside, and then I can use those for collaging or whatever I choose to. So look at these, aren't these so cute? So I'm going to see how many I need. I really want to put them in my book, maybe on the cover. I haven't thought about it really, but I was just thinking I haven't decorated my cover, and that might be kind of interesting. Aren't those so pretty? Okay, now we're going to come back in and we're going to decorate each one of these individually. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go around these with a black marker, and I'm just using marks a lot. And the reason I'm using this is because it kind of has this chiseled area on it, and it's easy for me to kind of make sure that it's right all the way around. So I'm just kind of pressing it up against my inchi, and then it makes a perfect little border for the most part. If you hold it the same way every time. So I'm going to do that real quick. See how perfect that is, and see how that just makes them pop. I think that is so great. So I pulled out all these little teeny tiny, stickers, and thought those would just go great on there. And a lot of times you may not use these stickers. I've had these forever and I've never used them. So, you know, this is a perfect project to pull out the little tiny things. And so I'm just going to get started and just start decorating. You don't have to use stamps or stickers, just, you know, draw on them. I'm going to come back and use some of my Posca paint pens and just add some color and stuff to them. So that's what I'm going to work on now. I saw this red heart and I thought would go perfect in one of these hearts. Okay, so I got all my stickers put on. So now I'm just going to use some Posca paint pens just to highlight. And these are new for me, but I love these pens. They're so cool. So I'm just going to push these out of the way and just going to do some highlighting. Just tracing, you know, just to make it look like a little piece of art. So anyway, I got them all done. And I really like these. I think my favorite one, though, is this one in the middle. Isn't that cute? Can you guys see that? Let me see if I can bring it up. I don't know if I can with it being blurry. It's a little ladybug with a red flower. I just think that one is so cute. And this one, I have to tell you about this one. It has mushrooms on it. And I use the mushrooms and the bird because whenever we go, we hunt wild mushrooms, my husband and I do. And whenever we go, there's always camp robber bird flying around. So I thought those would go really good together. And look at him. Isn't he cute? So cute. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to go ahead and put these on my cover of my book because I haven't decorated it yet because, you know, I'm a slacker. So I am going to, I think I'm going to use green. That's my favorite color. I'm going to move these out of the way and I'm going to go ahead and prep this and get this painted. I'm just using some paper I was using earlier. So let me grab my paint. I'm just using a Christmas green and a lime tree. So I just got some white and I'm just going to kind of do it really dry. Just use just a brush that I've been using. And then I'm just going to use it over my stencil just to give it a little bit dimension, a little bit of something in the background. You don't want it too wet because if it gets too wet then it'll go through underneath the stencil. Going to put my inchies on here and kind of get an idea. Hey, I think it turned out so cute. And what a fun cover. You know, it's a mixed media book, so why not have just an awesome, fun mixed media cover on top? So, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I will put Cat Hand's link below so you can go and see how she does this. So thank you guys so much for watching, and you guys have a great day.